So talk about what were the Dust Brothers doing that made it so innovative?
Can I and please include Vince Neil, because I listened to that Vince Neil
Yes.
song.
That's pretty cool, right?
It was interesting
It's a
and
cool
unexpected.
song.
I had not heard it. Yes, but please include him in your in your talk about the
Yeah,
Dust Brothers.
so for people who don't know, the Dust Brothers had just come off of producing Odelay and before that Paul's Boutique by Beastie Boys. So somebody at Warner Brothers had this idea of putting Vince Neil from Motley Crue together with the Dust Brothers. And the first song on the album is kind of this killer hip hop rock crossover. And they both hate each other for this record. I mean, they despise each other. The Dust Brothers hate Vince Neil. Vince Neil hates them. They both think Vince Neil thinks that they ruined his career, but I don't know. His career was already going down pretty fast with Motley Crue, so I don't know if that's a really fair thing. And I think Vince Neil, the Dust Brothers comment was something about girls with fake tits and something like that. It was right. It's something like that.
I think so. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So given the sources, I don't think either one of them are really right, but it was a kind of a killer record. So you had, I call that chapter alt rock rap.
Yeah.
Like alternative rock rap.
Mm-hmm.
So there's this period where the Beastie Boys had their record label Grand Royal, and which should have been huge. I don't know what happened with those guys. I always thought that Mike D was going to be the president of Capitol Records one day.
Yeah.
I really saw him as, and he just kind of bailed out. I mean, I think last I heard is that he's like living in Bali or something, and just
more power to him. He deserves it.
He just checked out, basically.
Just checking his head.
But yep, checking his head. Very good.
Good one.
Touche. Yeah. But anyway, so there's this period where it's like alternative rock and rap. So it's the best known one would be Beck Odelay, which we've mentioned a few times. All of the Luscious Jackson records, which are kind of connected to the Beastie Boys. Cake, which is a really, that song that they did, Jacket, whatever that song's called, the one that they do with the
long skirt, tall jacket. Wait. What's the one is long, one is short? Wait. It was.
It's something really close to that.
Yeah.
I
and what a great song that
highlighted
is.
it.
I mean, that's a great song. That's alternative rock and hip hop together.
Yeah.
It's very much like Odelay, if you ask me. Which is a great record. I wasn't I wasn't a big fan of the first Beck record, but although that's probably his biggest record. But Odelay was like this genius. The Dust Brothers are really good. I mean, they're really, really good. They're the way that they combine their sampling techniques are beyond the pale. So interesting too.